The Jaguars drafting Travis Hunter means so much to this organization, not just from what he's bringing from a talent standpoint, being able to play both ways as an elite corner and an elite wide receiver. He's going to elevate the offense, forming an elite wide receiver duo with Brian Thomas Jr., which is going to help elevate Trevor Lawrence, but also giving this secondary elite cornerback play, something that they haven't had since they got rid of Jalen Ramsey years ago. But Travis also has generated a buzz around this team that I haven't seen in all my years living in the city of Duval and covering the Jacksonville Jaguars. There is more excitement going into this season than there ever has been since the Jags first came into the city of Jacksonville. This city has already opened their arms and embraced Travis Hunter. He currently has the second highest rookie jersey in the NFL right now, only behind Shedeur Sanders. Last night, I was on Instagram and I saw a guy literally getting on his knees and praying for the safety and the health of Travis Hunter.
I lift your name on high. Oh, God. Hey, Dion. Hey, we appreciate everything you did for this man. But I got it from him. He belongs to me now, not me. I love you, Dion. You set that. You set that. You know what I'm saying? You implemented some stuff into him that a lot of people can't teach, and I thank you. And I love you for that. But I got it from him. Swear to God, he going all the way in the end zone type shit for real. Father God, first of all, I want to say thank you. Not only thank you for what happened last night, but in order for that to happen, Father God, it had to be a maker. And their maker was his mama and daddy. So I want to tell them thank you. I want to hug them as soon as I see them, Father God, for creating this man-child that we got. We got a man-child, Father God. Look over here, keep him from any hurt, harm, and danger here in the city, Father God. Keep them creatures away from Travis Hunter. Protect him at all costs. On this chopper wheel, I will protect him for real. For real. Hey, protect Travis at all costs. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. For real. Travis, I love you. I love your mama. I love your daddy, your cousin.
This is why it was worth the Jaguars giving up what they gave up to land Travis Hunter with the second overall pick. Because he is the most marketable player that this organization has ever had. And they've had Jalen Ramsey, who everybody loved, Fred Taylor, who still is beloved by this fan base. Travis, the popularity that he has, though, has created not just local buzz and re-energized this city, but he also is bringing a lot of national attention back to this team. And the last time the national media was giving the Jaguars actual coverage was when they had that year when they beat the Chargers in the playoffs, and everybody was expecting for Trevor to take that next leap in his career following up that season, which he wasn't able to do. And ever since then, the hype for the Jags has died down tremendously to the point where when you watch these Jazz games and you look at the stadium, there's a bunch of empty seats. Well, when week one kicks off this year, I promise you, the Jaguar Stadium is going to be sold out, and there's going to be tons of people sporting a Travis Hunter jersey. That's why getting Travis Hunter means more to this organization than just what he's bringing from a talent standpoint. From a marketing standpoint, he's selling tickets, he's selling merchandise, and Jacksonville rarely gets players as popular as what Travis Hunter is, who actually wanted to be in the city of Duval. Normally, when you have somebody that has the kind of popularity and clout Travis has, they don't want to play in Jacksonville unless you throw a lot of money at them or you give them certain benefits. Travis, growing up in West Palm, he's a Florida boy. Yeah, he played high school ball in Georgia, but he's a Floridian at heart. So it's understandable why he wanted to come play for the Jaguars. He gets to be close to home, play in front of a bunch of his friends and family that he grew up with. But the marketing that he is bringing in Jacksonville is so important. Because in this city, if you live in this city, you know that it's not too many things to do. Yeah, you got a bunch of Fortune 500 companies that are coming into the city, but, it's not a lot of stuff to do downtown but watch the Jaguars, which is why, with them being bad for so many years, nobody really cared about this team, to be honest. That's why you constantly hear talks about Sean Khan upping and moving this team from Jax to London, because it seems like London shows the Jaguars more love than what this city does. But with the selection of Travis Hunter, though, it has showed that this city actually does care about football when you give them a reason to care about football. I remember the Blaine Gabbert and Chad Henne era. That was unwatchable. The Jaguars were so bad where I was forced to watch them on TV. And I literally would just do something else with my time because we had Nintendo back then, so you could only watch what was available. So if nothing was on Fox, I was just forced to painfully have to watch that miserable era of Jags football. But with the new regime that the Jags have set in place with the new GM and new head coach, getting Travis Hunter was a bold move that had to be made, not just to improve this team, but to actually instill some hope into this fan base. For the first time in forever, you can actually have legit optimism about how good this team is going to be, other than just being blindly faithful because you're a fan of the team. Like, no, the Jaguars actually can be a playoff team again with the selection of Travis Hunter and the other offseason moves that the Jaguars have made alongside of that. And Travis Hunter, you can say, has woke Jaguar fans out of hibernation because they've been asleep for a very long time. Even when they had that playoff run in 2017, when they lost to the New England Patriots, people still weren't really going to Jaguar games like that. But it seems like this year, though, people are actually excited to watch the Jaguars. And, even if this season, goes left and they're not that good, people are still probably going to come to the games more than what they've done in recent memory due to having Travis. You want to see him play, and this is just going to be a more fun team to watch than what the Jaguars have put on the field. And these last couple of years that I've been watching this team heavily. So just growing up in Duval for the majority of my life, just seeing the amount of attention and publicity that Travis has brought, not just to this team, but to this city, is all the reasons why the Jaguars were justified in giving up all of the draft capital that they did to land Travis.